Hey, I want to talk to you a minute about alcoholism. Alcoholism is a very serious thing. When somebody can't just have one drink and hold their liquor, they need to keep on drinking more. What ends up happening is toxicity widespread throughout the body, aging of cells, making poor choices, and really being a burden on society, being a burden on everybody else because he can't just handle one single drink. Now, let's take alcoholism into sugar addiction. Now, nobody understands that they have a sugar addiction until it's too late. If you can't see your toes, chances are you got a sugar addiction. If you have excess body fat, chances are you may have a sugar addiction. And once again, just like alcoholism, sugar addiction is an extremely serious thing. As I've said so many times, the synapses, the firing in your brain on a functional MRI is the exact same as taking cocaine. So if your brain is lighting up the same way as cocaine as it is with sugar, how is that not an addiction? Now, you may not understand even how much sugar that you have in a given day. And for those who are the outliers on what to eat here, bear with this because we can compare any types of foods that we really want. So somebody wakes up in the morning, they have breakfast. Oftentimes breakfast consists of cereal. That cereal oftentimes has sugar in it. And what do? You pour milk over that cereal, which is 12 grams right there. Now you're going to have a cup of coffee, a cup of juice. The juice has got probably 20 grams in there, a cup of coffee. What are you going to do? You can probably put sugar in there or probably put milk in there. Now already we're up to 50, 60 grams of sugar, which is 50, 60 grams of sugar than you should be having in the entire day already. Now maybe lunchtime you want a sandwich. So what's on that bread? Sugar. You're going to have some type of a jelly or some type of a dressing. Chances are, even if you're having a salad thinking you're being so good, sugar. Any dried fruit on there, anything candied in there, sugar. Now we get to dinner. And say at dinner, you have perhaps some fruit on there, more sugar. We've got to have some dessert. Before you know it, in a given day, you're having legitimately between 100 and 200 grams of sugar each and every day. And what does that do? It does nothing positive for you other than slow down your cells, make you brain dead, have you function as less than perfect. Not even perfect. Less than ideal. Less than you deserve to give to society. To which, once again, you're now that burden on society. You're a burden around anybody else that you actually care about. And those that are parents, they think that perhaps they're going to go on a proper diet and lifestyle. And so what do instead? They take all that crap and they give it to their children. Say, they're children, they'll burn it off. You know what? The kids probably will burn it off. But I got to tell you, kids are getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And if you're fortunate to have a child who has some good genetics and a good metabolism, they're learning bad habits. So now those struggles that you're going through, they now have to go through. So why be a burden on yourself? Why be a burden on society? Why be a burden for your children? Why allow your children to even be a burden? Why not just do things the right way the first time? Save the country billions upon billions of dollars for all the preventable health care costs that you are not actually utilizing anymore because you cut out sugar. So let me ask you this. I'm going to challenge you here. For 1 week and 1 week only, cut out just sugar. Look at the ingredients and products, and if it has sugar in it, don't eat it. That's the one challenge I have for you right now to ask you to embark on. One challenge alone. And I promise you, if after a week that you truly, I mean truly, have not eaten sugar for an entire week, and you don't lose a few pounds, and you don't automatically feel better, and perhaps maybe your joints that started aching don't hurt anymore, your brain works better, you're just a better person. If that doesn't happen, then other than being totally shocked, go back to eating sugar all day long. But I promise you it will happen. If you want to change your life, you want to change the world in a better way, you want to tell the government, stop taking care of me, I can take care of myself, stop eating sugar, stop being that burden and drain upon everybody else, stop being the alcoholic. Do this, be a better version of yourself, live functionized. It's a lifestyle.